Port Charles thrives on secrets, temptation, and the kinds of shocking choices that ripple through families for generations. Just when fans thought they'd seen it all, General Hospital is about to drop a bombshell no one saw coming. Cody Bell and Ava Jerome waking up in each other's arms. But what pushes them into this stunning moment? And what dark fallout lies ahead for Molly Lansing Davis and Rick Lansing, whose own family skeletons refuse to stay buried? Let's dig into the twists, turns, and tangled betrayals about to rock Port Charles this summer. Cody Bell has always been the charming rogue, reckless, scrappy, and running from his past. For months, Cody has been fighting for a sense of belonging, especially since learning he's Max Scorpio's son. The discovery should have healed old wounds, but instead it deepened Cody's fear that he's destined to disappoint everyone he loves. After Sasha Gilmore gently rebuffed his attempt to take things to the next level, Cody spiraled. Sasha, while grateful for Cody's loyalty and tenderness during her darkest days, confessed that she still isn't ready for love. The pain of Brando Corbin's death still haunts her, and despite her affection for Cody, she chose to step away before they both got hurt. Cody, heartbroken and feeling adrift, found himself turning to the least likely of confidants, Ava Jerome. Ava has spent years trying to leave her past behind, and for a while, it seemed she might. Her relationship with Nicholas Cassadine had moments of real tenderness, even as it was built on shaky ground. Nicholas' disappearance left Ava mourning more than just a husband. It reopened old wounds and rekindled old insecurities. As she watched her daughter Avery grow older, Ava realized how desperately she wants to be someone Avery can respect, not the ruthless woman who ordered hits and played dangerous games. But the past is never far away, especially when ghosts still whisper in the corners of Windermere. And as fate would have it, Ava crossed paths with Cody in a dimly lit corner of the Savoy on a night when both needed someone, anyone, to remind them they weren't completely alone. The night that changes everything starts innocently enough. Cody, nursing his bruised ego and staring at a glass of whiskey, sees Ava walk in. Ava, her expression equal parts defiance and exhaustion, is looking to escape her own demons. After all, she just had another vicious run-in with Sonny Corinthos, who accused her of putting Avery at risk through her alliance with Valentine Cassadine. Cody makes a sardonic comment about love's many casualties. Ava, surprisingly, laughs, a soft, sad sound that breaks through her icy armor. Drink after drink, they trade war stories. Cody's pain over Sasha, Ava's regrets over Nicholas, Morgan, and all the men she destroyed or lost. By midnight, the conversation has shifted from sarcastic banter to raw confession. By 2 a.m., the world has blurred, and all that remains is the shared understanding that they're two broken people, too tired to fight fate. Morning light is never kind after bad choices. Cody blinks awake first, panic rising as he realizes he's not in his room, and that Ava is beside him, tangled in sheets that smell faintly of lavender and regret. Ava wakes, too, and her face cycles through shock, guilt, and something almost amused, a fleeting flicker of course this happened. They exchange awkward words. Should we pretend this didn't happen? Should we lie to everyone or to ourselves? But Ava is nothing if not pragmatic. We needed something, she tells Cody softly. And that something happened. The real question is what we do next. Despite agreeing to keep their tryst secret, Port Charles isn't built for secrets. Within days, the walls start to close in. Maxie Jones, always quick to sense when Cody is distracted, notices something off. At first, she assumes Cody is pining for Sasha, but she starts to piece things together when she spots Cody slipping into Ava's gallery on a day he has no reason to be there. Meanwhile, Nina Reeves, who's never trusted Ava completely, overhears enough to suspect that Ava is hiding something explosive. Nina confronts Ava, who denies everything, a denial so fierce it only makes Nina more determined to learn the truth. The worst part of all? Sasha finds out. And when she does, it isn't from Cody or Ava. It comes in the ugliest way possible, a whispered rumor in the Savoy, where someone mentions Cody and Ava with a smirk. Sasha confronts Cody, her eyes shining with pain. After everything? After you promised me you'd wait? She demands, voice trembling. Cody tries to explain. He wasn't waiting forever. He thought he'd lost her. It just happened. But the words sound hollow, even to him. Sasha walks away, and it's clear that, whatever fragile hope existed for them, it's shattered. While Cody and Ava's mess sets Port Charles buzzing, a darker storm brews around Molly Lansing Davis and Rick Lansing. A horror show that could tear their family apart. Molly has been fighting to keep her marriage to TJ Ashford strong despite recent heartbreak over surrogacy struggles and the painful loss of their first child. But there's something darker creeping into Molly's life, something she doesn't see coming. Rick, ever the complicated man, has been hiding a secret. A woman from his past has returned to Port Charles, threatening to expose an affair Rick had years ago while married to Alexis. At first, Rick tries to pay her off, but she wants more, revenge. The woman, Jessica, reveals her shocking card. Molly isn't Alexis' biological child. According to Jessica, she and Rick had a brief affair around the time Molly was conceived. And Jessica, dying of cancer, claims she gave birth to a daughter, Molly, who Rick passed off as Alexis to save his marriage. Rick denies it at first. But as Jessica produces DNA evidence she claims proves her story, Rick realizes the truth is dangerously close to coming out. Molly, driven by suspicions after overhearing Rick and Jessica argue, confronts her father. In the most harrowing scene yet, Rick breaks down and admits, yes, Jessica is telling the truth. Molly isn't Alexis' child, she's Jessica's. The horror on Molly's face says it all. Her entire identity, her place in the Davis family, her bond with Christina and Sam, all suddenly feel like lies. Molly tells TJ, who tries to comfort her, but even his love can't soften the blow. Molly flees to Alexis, sobbing that her whole life was stolen. Alexis, devastated, demands answers from Rick, whose regret and self-loathing offer little comfort. Alexis vows to help Molly fight for the truth, and the Davis sisters rally behind Molly, proving that family is more than blood. But Molly can't shake the feeling that she doesn't belong, and the darkness growing inside her threatens to destroy everything she's built. Back in Ava and Cody's world, the fallout from their night together deepens. Sasha, determined not to be defined by heartbreak again, confronts Ava at the gallery. "You took my husband from me once," she snaps, referencing Ava's indirect role in Brando's death. "And now you took Cody, too." Ava, for once, is left speechless. She tries to apologize, but Sasha walks away, shoulders shaking. Meanwhile, Max Scorpio confronts Cody. The disappointment in Max's eyes cuts deeper than anger. "I thought you were ready to be a better man," Max says quietly. "But you're still running from the hard stuff, aren't you?" Cody realizes he might have lost everything that matters in a single night of weakness. As if things weren't chaotic enough, a shadow from Ava's past appears. A man named Victor. Not the late Victor Cassadine, but an enforcer Ava once hired for a job that went terribly wrong, shows up demanding hush money. Victor hints he is proof of Ava and Cody's night together. Hotel footage, texts, and more. Ava, backed into a corner, considers paying him off. But Cody surprises her. "No more lies," he insists. "If we keep covering this up, it'll destroy us both." For the first time, Cody and Ava truly see each other, not just as two broken people, but as allies trying to survive a town built on secrets. As news spreads, Port Charles is divided. Some pity Cody and Ava, believing grief and loneliness push them together. Others judge them harshly, especially since Cody was supposed to love Sasha. Maxie, furious on Sasha's behalf, cuts ties with Cody professionally at deception, threatening to fire him if he doesn't step down quietly. Nina, still reeling from Ava's betrayal, pulls away too, leaving Ava feeling more isolated than ever. Into this chaos steps Valentine Cassadine. Valentine offers Ava and Cody a dangerous deal. He'll make Victor disappear, permanently, if Ava helps him with a yet unnamed favor involving Sonny Corinthos. Cody, appalled, refuses. But Ava, cornered and desperate to protect Avery from another scandal, considers it. Meanwhile, Rick, consumed by guilt, makes a last attempt to keep Molly's love. He files a lawsuit to block Jessica's story from becoming public, hoping to protect Molly's reputation. But Molly, seeing Rick's move as just another lie, explodes in court. "Stop trying to fix this," she screams. "I don't need more lies. I need the truth." Her raw pain brings Alexis to tears, and the judge denies Rick's motion, paving the way for Jessica's memoir and the DNA results to go public. By summer's end, Port Charles is forever changed. Molly, scarred but resilient, decides to keep the Lansing name legally, but embraces the Davis sisters as her real family. Cody quits his job at Deception, leaves town briefly to clear his head, and returns humbled, ready to rebuild trust with Mac, though Sasha may never forgive him. Ava, having rejected Valentine's offer, stands alone in the ruins of her choices, but vows to be a better mother to Avery. Rick, left with nothing but guilt, contemplates leaving town for good. If you thought Cody and Ava landing in bed was shocking, brace yourself. General Hospital spoilers tease that Sasha's heartbreak might push her toward a new ally, someone equally burned by betrayal. And Molly's quest for truth may unlock darker secrets about the Lansing family than anyone imagined. Port Charles may never be the same, and that's exactly why fans can't look away.